Well, hey, this is nearly a Make It Meat Monday video. This is coming out early because I'm cooking Saturday night for Farmer P, but I'm up the butcher's now. My local butcher, Mike Perry from Alveston. This is the shop rank of shops he's in. I'm going to go and see him. We're doing a special thing here because we're doing something very unusual. Farmer P is going to sample something very unusual. I think most of you won't have actually ever tried. So let's get in. I've already warned him I'm coming. He's had to specially order this item. I really don't know where I'm going with this when I'm cooking it because I've never cooked it before. Anyway, we're going to go in and see Mike. Look, here's his shop. There's his son there looking, working hard. There's a handsome man there chopping up meat. Let's go and see him. Hello, Jonathan, all right?
Rich, how are you doing?
And there's, where's Mike then? Is he out the back?
Oh, he's having a nap on the block.
Is he? What are you doing now then? You're dicing beef, are you?
For the cabinet.
Lovely.
Get the stew stuff going.
Yeah, well, it's that sort of weather, isn't it? Hi, Mike, all right?
How you doing,
I'll come and say hello to you in a minute. I'm just chatting to your handsome son here. Sure, he's got groupies on Facebook and everything.
He normally hides out the back.
You all right, Mike?
I'm very well.
Yeah, good.
Nice to see you.
I'll turn this off a minute and I'll come and see you.
Yeah, brilliant, lovely.
I'm out the back of Mike's shop. Mike's just getting the mystery item out of the freezer. Look at this. Look, he's cooking his homemade pies though. Those are lush. Look at those bad boys. Oh, Mike, I haven't announced what this is. You're going to tell everyone, I think.
Right, this is...
Oh my life. Is that all for me?
No.
Gonna say that because
not at all.
What? So you want to explain what we got here?
Right, so basically...
I haven't told anyone what we're getting today.
Right, so basically we've got cow tripe.
Cow tripe.
Which is the lining of a cow's stomach.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, when we buy it as a butcher's, it comes to us already cooked and bleached.
Oh, bleached. Now tell me about this bleaching. Why do they need to bleach it?
Well, they bleach it because obviously, if you can imagine what the cows eat.
Yeah, with silage and that.
With the silage and the grass.
Yeah.
So the tripe actually comes out as a green tripe.
No way.
So it's either green or very black and whatever. Now, some people buy the whole unclean tripe and use it for dog food.
Right. This might end up as dog food when I've cooked it.
So when it comes to us, cleaned, cooked and bleached, we then cook it in milk and onions.
Oh, so you've already cooked it once?
So not us, no.
Oh no, the people
that prepare it.
So I was looking at a recipe saying you cook it for like 4 hours and then add the sauce.
Yeah.
Do I need to do that length of time?
I don't think necessarily 4 hours, but
slow cook it.
You slow cook it in usually milk with onions.
Yeah, that's why.
So that's that. I've tried it once in my life.
And what did you think of it? Honest opinion.
Honest opinion. My grandmother, I spoke to her one day. She came into the shop and said, "I would like some tripe."
Right.
And I said, "Well, I've never tried that."
No, I haven't.
So she said, "Okay, I'll leave some on the stove for you when you come home at lunchtime." So duly at lunchtime, I came in the house and on the stove was this pot of white goo.
Right.
I sort of looked at it and went, no, that's not for me.
No.
So I put it down in the bowl for the dog.
Yeah.
And the dog went, that's not for me. But I think it was probably the onions in there, rather than the tripe itself.
Crikey.
So I thought, what do I do now? So I flushed it down the toilet.
No way.
Flushed it down the loo out of the way. So I thought that was the best
place for it.
Out of the way. Right, grandmother came home that evening. She said, "How did you go with that tripe?" Absolutely fantastic, Nan. It was lovely.
You're joking.
Wonderful. She said, "I'll do some more next week."
Let's have a closer examination of this then.
So there's
God
two.
Almighty, look at it.
This has come into us frozen, so we're having to let it come out.
Yeah.
But it's
oh my goodness.
You get two types of tripe. So you get this, which is just the ordinary.
It's got a kind of texture.
Tripe.
That's flat, is it?
It's a flat tripe
to me.
But then you also get a honeycomb tripe.
Right.
But I don't know why we don't seem to see that too much these days.
Right.
But
it's just steaming up because we've opened up the
oven
cooker.
With the quiches.
Yeah. Ooh, right. So this is actually the lining of the cow's stomach.
The lining of the cow's stomach. You see, it's quite thick actually.
I'm really looking forward to this. He says, not very convincingly.
And then you've obviously got the seam where it gets a bit thicker.
Yeah.
Which obviously probably need a bit more cooking when you.
Delicious. So So this is really interesting, actually. This is why I've done it, because it is something that you just don't see anywhere. And how long have you been butchering for, Mike, now? It's quite a while, isn't it?
Oh, I started when I was 13. I'm now, 50 years nearly.
50 years. So this is what I find interesting now. Have you seen a massive change in what people order? Because going back a long time ago, a lot of people let a lot of offal, didn't they? Because it was cheap and they didn't have the money. Have you seen that change come through?
Yes, very much so. And tripe, for instance, a lot of people used to eat tripe. I can count the customers on one hand that I know that eat tripe now. So.
And not being funny, are they the older generation?
They are.
Yeah. Because I think the younger generation just wouldn't have a clue.
No,
I haven't got a clue. I'm not that young.
It's the same as liver.
Yeah.
I mean, what a fantastic meal.
I love liver. My kids eat it.
But people won't eat liver.
No, they won't.
And it's really good for you.
It's lovely. I love liver and onions. It's lovely. Yeah. We did that last time, I think.
That's right.
We did liver and onions.
I mean, I prefer ox liver.
Right.
Because it's, my parents, that's what they used to buy. It was the cheapest that they could get. Then my wife Erica, she likes pig's liver because she was brought up on pig's liver. And then obviously most people like lamb's liver, but I find lamb's liver a bit dry.
Strong, are they?
But
so other cheaper things like that. I mean, I'm not really sure what chitlin is.
Right, chitlin. It's
I hear a name of it.
Right, chitlin is pig's intestines.
Right.
And the process of, so you get the pig's intestines shortly after the pig has been slaughtered.
Right.
So it's still warm.
Yeah.
You put it in the whole intestines. You put into a vat of warm water.
Okay.
To keep it
clean it.
workable.
Right. Keep it soft.
So you've got to turn it inside out. So you put it on. What they normally have is these sort of dowling rods.
Right.
That are either varnished or
really?
They would use probably polythene ones now of some sort. You turn them inside out, pull them back through to clean everything in out. So everything the pig's eaten has got.
Yeah.
And you get sort of a lot of wiggly worms sometimes.
Really? Oh, Christ.
Which really
nice.
I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was enough for me. But what they do, they turn it through under clean water till it's cleaned, thoroughly cleaned, and leave it in some salt water to help clean it.
Okay.
Clean it through. Once they've done that, they put it in some salt water overnight, so it will pick up a salty flavour.
Right.
They plait it.
Right.
And then boil it.
Right. Okay.
So, and then once it's cold, you eat that with a bit of salt and vinegar or a bit of pepper. Or
and would you wouldn't eat that as a main dish, would you? It's just like a little side dish
or something. A snack. Really. Yeah, it's a snack.
I mean, do you sell much of that?
No, I don't sell any of it at all.
No one comes in and says. I mean, would you have sold that when you started?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, well, we used to sell it when I first came here, and I've been here 38 years now. We used to sell it then.
Did you?
People just don't. It's an older generation.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows you that. I mean, we talk about austerity Britain now and people not being able to afford things, but it was a different generation then. That real austerity, wasn't it? And you'd eat anything, wouldn't you?
That's right.
Because I think if you gave that to people now and they said, "Oh, I'm not very."
My first job actually, as a young, not to say butcher, but as a Saturday lad come evening boy when I used to go in, on a Monday evening, I used to have to bone out ox heads.
Yeah, right. It's good meat on an ox head.
So there's a lot of meat on an ox head. So the tongues used to go in the pickle tub.
Right.
The ox cheeks we used to use for dog food.
Right.
But
really?
now, it's the foodies have taken on board.
You're right.
It's really expensive.
I was just thinking when you said dog food, I thought. Dog food? Because it's always, you see it, don't you, on a restaurant, you see ox cheek and stuff.
Yeah, so ox cheek is a real big thing now.
That's changed.
But the other thing, going back to offal, I used to have to cut the ox heads open and take the brains out.
Right.
For an old lady up the road who used to eat them on toast.
No way.
And every Monday I had to cut these 6 ox heads out and take the brains up to her.
No way, she'd have all those?
Yeah, she'd have all those.
Really?
Every Monday she'd have
And again, do you sell any brain now? No one's going to come in.
No.
I'm sure if you wanted to, Mike Perry, could you get you some brains?
The only brains.
If there's anyone old out there, come to Mike.
The only brains that we can actually get you are pig's brains.
Really? Why is that?
Because the ox heads aren't allowed out of the slaughterhouse.
Really?
Sheep's heads aren't allowed
No
out
way.
of the slaughterhouse.
Why is that then?
Because of the BSE.
Right, and it's still restricted, even though that's kind of
all
gone.
that is now restricted, so you're not allowed ox heads out of the slaughterhouse.
So you can only have a pig's brain if you really want.
Only get pig's heads now.
If you really want a pig's head on your pig's brain on your toast.
Yeah, that's
you can only have pig. Mike, this is fascinating.
But they say if you, like for instance, if you make brawn, they do use the brain actually in the brawn. So if you look at let's say Mrs. Beaton's recipes, I think you'll find that they say put the brain in a little bit of gauze.
Right, delicious.
Cook it up with everything that you've got going, and then when it's finished, you just chop it up into the meat and mix it in.
It's just incredible, isn't it? It's just incredible, isn't it? A different world that was, you know, and everyone's seen a lot of changes in the world, but I mean, it's fascinating me talking to you because you got that insight that most people haven't, have you? You know?
That's right. Yeah.
You know, and I don't know how all this stuff's made and everything like that, but I didn't even know they bleached that.
Yeah.
Even bleaching doesn't really kind of make it look that much better to me. But I will have some of that off you because I think this is just going to be fascinating for me, what I'm going to do with it. And the dog and me might not eat it. It might end up down the toilet like it did with your gran. All right. And I'm going to get some, but I am also going to get some of your yummy pies off you and some sausages, aren't I?
Yeah, I think the boys have done those for
well
you.
done, that's brilliant.
Done ready.
So I will be munching on a Mike Perry pork pie at lunchtime. I'm not cooking this today, this is another day, but Mike, that's awesome. We'll go and see about the pies in a minute.
Yeah, lovely.
Pack that stuff up.
So
pack the rubber up.
So how much tripe are you...
Well, how much do I need? I don't know.
Is it just for yourself?
Ian Punner's going to try it.
Good man.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know he's trying it yet. I haven't told him. I've done it as a laugh. I've just invited him round.
Yeah.
And I said, "There's something coming for tea." I'm doing the cooking your pie as well.
Yeah.
So I said to him, "I'll do something."
I did look at his breakfast the other morning. He thought, well, you know, so this will perhaps be doing good.
He knows how to burn a sausage, doesn't he?
Does.
You know. This I don't. Will that do anyone any good?
No.
It didn't do you good with your granny, did it?
No.
Oh, look at it! Look at that! It's like an old handbag. Yeah. Slice me off enough to just put in a. I'm going to slow cook it. Are you selling the rest of that? Will someone have that?
Yeah. So I've got a guy. I've got 2 or 3 people that I know will have tripe.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll bag that up into pound packs.
Right.
And then put it away.
And tell them that someone's coming and asked me to get them some, and I've got a special. Yeah. Cool. Well, there might be some people who watch this who actually just give your address of where you are if someone wants to come and see.
Okay, so we're at number 4 Green Hill Parade in Alveston. That's with an A, not an O. And we're just outside of Thornbury, just off the A38.
Yeah.
There we are. We've got a Facebook page. We've got a website, but not very good on the website. But the Facebook we diddle about with now and again.
Mike's the man can get you some stuff. But don't worry, his sausages are banging. Perry's pork.
Bangers.
Bangers. I love your bangers. I got 40 of them to pick up in a minute, haven't I?
Yeah.
A lovely job. Right, thanks, Mike. I'll let you put that in a bag or something like that. Bag it up. Bag up the leather. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, my mouth's watering, Mike. Honestly,
you think so?
No. It was with the quiche.
So you're not doing a haggis one then this week?
Not this time, no. I just do it.
I've actually got something for you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
So I think that because I know you do meat Mondays or
Making meat Mondays, that's it. Yeah.
Because you're anti-vegan.
Well, I'm just pushing against it. Yeah.
Well, I've got to do this.
I'm worried now.
Just wait there.
What have you got me?
I won't get that.
Let's just see what he's. Mike likes to laugh. Well, I get on really well with him. You know the jovial butcher. He is the jovial butcher, although he's not here all the time. What?
This is coming from a butcher.
Right.
Okay.
This is worrying.
But it's all the way from Scotland.
Is it?
Because as we know, next week, the 25th of January, is Burns Night.
Yeah.
And I've got something for you, Richard, to have on Burns Night in Vegan January.
Vegan January for January. What? Vegetarian haggis. Blimey, what's in there? Sprouts.
I don't really know. But actually...
Have you ever tried it?
I have tried it. I've got a very good friend of mine that is vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I let him have some. to try.
Right.
And it is actually really tasty.
Is it? All right, I'll
but
give
I
that
will
a
say
go.
that, but
I'll have that on Burns night. Thank you very much. I
Enjoy
should
that.
toast you that with that. Brilliant. I'll put that down with
Don't
there.
forget, you've got to have your whiskey with it.
All right. Okay. Well, I don't normally drink whiskey, but
Oh, well,
I'm
there's
back
always
to
a
drinking,
first.
so I'll have a bit of scotch with that and see what it's like.
Yeah, just
Awesome. Right. Let's go and have a look at your pies then. You got me in.
Right, let's...
We're right. There we go. Usually a quiche is just straight out of the oven. Look at those beauties. And these are all homemade, aren't they? You're
Everything's
incredible.
homemade. So we've
The
got
pies are
there,
awesome.
all set, ready to go.
Yeah.
Scotch eggs, which have
Scotch
been
eggs.
cooked fresh this morning. So
Oh yeah, your black pudding. I had some of that before. That is luscious. Look at that black pudding. Not yet, but well, I've had.
Let me just wash my hands a minute.
I got to get back in a minute. I got a load of cake being delivered in about half an
I
hour.
like cake.
Not the sort of cake you'd like. This is a funny thing, right? When you say cake, people don't understand what they mean unless you're from a farming background, and you know that it's cattle cake.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Right,
So this is your homemade.
These are homemade Scotch eggs.
Right.
Fresh cooked this morning.
Look at that beauty.
Look at that.
Yes.
Breakfast in a.
Oh, mate,
There we
thank
go.
you. Breakfast. Oh, it's still warm.
Oh yes.
Isn't it just out of the oven or something? Is it?
Yeah, out the fryer.
Out of the fryer. Oh, let me just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fryer. So made with local free-range eggs.
oh,
Our own sausage meat. And there we go. Our apprentice, who's not an apprentice anymore because he's qualified.
Is he?
He's qualified. He's just got to get the years on him now.
I see. That's right.
And he makes them for me. So, but they are.
10 out of 10. But I mean, I'll give you all your pies and stuff are delicious. Actually, I mean, your pork pies, banging.
Yeah.
I love your pork
We've
pie.
got a lot of pork pies.
I'm not surprised. I really like little small ones.
Yeah.
That's a good meal. I'm going to have one of those for lunch today, as well as the Scotch egg I'm having
Yeah.
for breakfast.
But yeah, the Scotch eggs and nice warm Scotch and quiches I like. Actually,
Nice when they're warm, aren't they?
Yeah, quiches I like.
Is there a particular day you bake all the pies and the?
We cook every day with the pies. Scotch eggs probably every other day. Through the summer months, obviously, because it really is a summer snack to put in a salad or whatever, take picnics and things.
And what about making your sausages? Because you make a lot of sausages, don't you? You got them down here. Oh, you got the TRIPE out now.
Yeah.
Do you make sausages every week, or how? Does it
We
work?
make sausages probably about three or four times a week.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so I mean, because we make our own, if we run short today, doesn't take us too long to make some more.
I know. Well, you're pretty proficient.
always-
There is a world record of so many sausages in a minute. You'll have to look it up and see if
Yeah, I
you can
don't
beat
know,
it.
yeah, I've never-
How quick can you make a sausage?
Not as quick as I used to.
Well, the hands get a bit stiffer
they
and
get
thicker as
stiffer
you get
and whatever.
older, don't they?
We have played about and done it with the boys. And
Have you?
To have a bit of a laugh.
But then if it goes wrong, the flipping sausage machine just shoots.
Well,
like,
no, I mean, to fire out the filler,
Yeah.
I think it's done not actually filling the sausage out, it's actually either platting or scaling.
That
whichever
takes
one.
the time.
That's what they time you on.
I'll have to come back one day, Mike, and do a sausage
do a
video
sausage
with you.
video again.
Because we did a radio one, didn't we?
We did.
But that was
very, very
well,
successful.
10
as
years
well.
ago, that wasn't
Was
it?
it
eh?
10?
12
Was it 10 years?
Yeah.
I don't know because
I reckon that's 10 years ago. You won the
I
South
reckon
West.
it's more.
This is what a trophy that is, isn't it?
when was
Eh?
that was 2014.
Yeah. So we
So-
made them before then. So
yeah.
probably the year before that when we were doing Radio Bristol, wasn't it? Look
Yeah.
at these awards up here.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Customer.
Hey, well done. Happy New Year to
And
you.
to you.
You've been on holiday.
I don't know. Holiday. Every day's a holiday.
Every day's a holiday. Right, Mike. I better shoot. I got to get back. I'll just pick my order up.
Yeah.
All right. Now, can we just put my camera down? I'll give you some money. And there's my tripe. Look at that, lovely. Coming in the back of here now, Jonathan. You're usually quite off camera, and I don't talk to you a lot. But I'd like to just have a little 5 seconds with you, if you mind. I got to get back to work in a minute, but you're taking over the sort of reins, as it were, from your dad, aren't you?
I am,
really?
yeah.
So, just asking you, did you? I mean, how did you get into the butchery? Obviously, your dad had the business, but did you think, oh, I really want to do that from a young age, or?
Well, I sat on his shoulders from about 1.5 to 2 years
Yeah.
old, working whilst he worked at the block
And seeing how it is all done.
seeing how it's all done.
Yeah, and you got trained by the master then, really,
Right.
didn't you? Hey?
Yeah.
So what are we doing here then?
Just making some sausage rolls this morning.
So this is your own sausage meat,
Yeah,
isn't
own
it?
sausage meat. We use a Lincolnshire
Yeah.
sausage meat
Are
for our
they?
sausage rolls.
Oh, they're big boys, aren't they? Look at this.
Fresh pastry.
Lovely. I like that. And then you're cooking that in the oven.
That'll be cooked in the oven. I'll cut them into 5 inches sausage rolls, and they'll be cooked. So fresh every morning.
Is the biggest selling day Saturday mornings, or what's does it steady over the whole week?
We do a lot of prep through the week. Friday and Saturday are our biggest selling days. Keeps us on our toes.
Wow. Look at those. Brilliant. How many are you going to make then? You've got a few.
Oh, we'll make a few. I've got 4 rolls of pastry to go out.
Fair play. That's a big day, and then you'll be back on pies or something, will you?
Back on the sausages again this afternoon. More sausages to make.
Brilliant. Well then, well I won't hold you up. Thank you very much, young man.
No problem.
And the master. Look at him overseeing, make sure he's got the rolling of the sausage rolls right.
The best bit of it is now I've done my time.
Yes.
And I can now go home.
I know.
I can have a nice cup of tea with the wife, and then I'll disappear out onto the yard.
That's lovely, isn't it?
And play with, because I'm now a small farmery type person with a little compact tractor.
Nice.
And I've got a little compact muck spreader, which I've been driving around and chucking it all out on the fields. So
good work, Mike.
It's a wannabe.
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Well, thanks, guys. Thanks very much. All right.
That's lovely. It's lovely to see you, Rick.
And you, mate. I always have a good laugh when I see you.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Oh, it was awesome. I just had that was a really nice. I love going to see Mike. He's always full of stories, and nice, successful family business there. Anyway, I'm striding down the steps. I've got to get back. Let me just get in the car. Right. So Farmer P is coming to test this tripe, and he's also going to have a lovely steak and kidney pie, maybe a few Perry's porkers. So I'm going to give him a call. He doesn't actually know what he's getting though. I don't think I'll let on what he's getting for the special, but I'll just here we go. Is he going to answer the phone? Perhaps he's busy.
Good morning, Mr. Cordon.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right, mate. You're on candid camera. I'm
Okay.
I'm ringing up to invite you to a special supper on Saturday evening with a special ingredient I've just picked up from Mike Perry.
Oh my God, you know how to spoil a bloke.
Yes, I do. Don't worry. We're having something good with it as well. But yes. Well, no. I mean, no. It's all good. Oh, yes. Let's just say it's interesting.
You know how much I trust you, don't you?
Yeah, not very much.
You know how much, because I know you quite well.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I like an adventure. So if you want to be at my house about 6:45, would that be all right?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, Saturday night, 6:45, 7 o'clock.
That'll be fine. No, that sounds like a lot of fun, mate.
Round there. All right, mate.
Yeah.
I better get this special thing in the fridge now then. Don't want it going off, do we?
Oh my God. Should I bring a bucket with me just in case?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely.
Right, I'll look forward to that, mate.
Lovely job. All right.
All right.
See you later, mate. All the best.
Bye-bye.
Bye. There we go. Little bit of fun there to finish off. Oh no, we've got one more Make It Meat Monday to do, haven't we? But I always like to mix it up a bit. This is something very obscure, really, isn't it? And not everyone's going to like it. I don't think I'm going to like it, to be honest. But anyway, so I've just putting this out here today. But tune in. Someone's left a plastic bag there by the farm entrance. Right, tune in on Monday and you can see the adventures of me and Ian with our special tripe special. Make It Meat Monday. Blah. That is a beautiful pork pie. It's a beautiful thing.